Hello, and welcome back to Navigating the Periphery. My name is Deborah, and this is my son Philip.
Hello.
We hope everyone is having a good day today. If you're into what we're doing on our channel, please, if you could do all that YouTube stuff if you have not already. If you could reach down and give this video a thumbs up and a like. Honestly, this is so important to us as content creators because the more likes we get, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its platform. And we want to get our message out there and try to reach as many people as we can. Navigating the Periphery, we are trying to stop the stigma of a mental health diagnosis one show at a time. Also, if you know anyone who could benefit from watching this channel, please help spread the word.
Remember, it's okay not to feel or be okay all the time. You are not alone. We're here.
We're here. So, Philip, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great today, Mom. How are you doing?
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I am sure. I am great, and I am ready for today's episode. Today, we are going to navigate the periphery of a mental health diagnosis and turning the pain from hearing that diagnosis into a purpose. Finding a purpose after being diagnosed with a mental illness can be very challenging. Transforming a mental health diagnosis and the associated pain you feel into a purposeful journey can be a powerful and healing process. This transformation often involves several steps, including acceptance, learning, growth, and ultimately finding meaning and direction that contribute positively to one's life and potentially the lives of others.
First and foremost, it's crucial to come to a point of acceptance. It's crucial to acknowledge and accept your feelings about your diagnosis. Acceptance is the first step towards healing and transformation. Learn as much as you can about your condition, even looking it up on YouTube. That's what I did. Understanding your mental illness or mental health issue can demystify many fears and uncertainties, making it easier to cope. It can also inspire and help others. Your experiences, struggles, and victories are uniquely yours. By embracing your story, you acknowledge the depth of your journey and the strength it has taken to arrive at this point. This acceptance is a powerful foundation for finding purpose.
Understanding your diagnosis will help you feel more in control of it. By educating people, you can help lessen the stigma surrounding a mental health diagnosis and the misunderstandings associated with that diagnosis. Embrace the opportunity for personal growth. Difficulties related to mental health can teach resilience, empathy, and the importance of real connections you have in your life. Using your voice and experiences to advocate for mental health awareness, better policies, or support services. Advocacy can be a powerful way to affect change and find purpose.
I decided after getting my associate's degree in psychology that I wanted to pursue a bachelor's degree in behavioral science. Behavioral science describes the study of human behavior through the use of systematic experimentation and observation. Behavioral science, sometimes referred to as behavioral economics, studies human behavior. It encompasses several academic disciplines, such as psychology, economics, cognitive neuroscience, and the behavioral facets of political science, psychiatry, law, and biology. After my schizoaffective diagnosis, it became evident to me that studying behavior and studying the mind was my number one focus and goal. I wanted to learn everything I could to help others like myself. It became important to me to understand every aspect of why people behave the way that they do.
And that journey is what has brought us here to you guys. Many people who have been diagnosed with mental illness use creative expression to find meaning and healing. Like Philip and I are doing with this channel. Creative activities like writing, painting, or music, or other arts can provide you a means to absorb your experiences and share your journey with others. Some people find meaning in pursuing occupations like psychology, counseling, social work, or advocacy because they relate to those experiences. Continuing your education in an area of interest to you might also give you a feeling of purpose and direction. Philip has a very unique perspective to help others because he's been a patient. He has that experience. Being a patient with a mental health diagnosis offers a unique and invaluable perspective on the complexities of mental health, the healthcare system, and the experience of living with a mental health condition or mental illness. This perspective can enrich understanding, challenge stigma, and improve ways in which mental health care is provided and received.
Patients like myself can become powerful advocates for mental health awareness, which is what we are trying to do. Having first-hand experience with the condition equips individuals to identify and correct misinformation. They can play a crucial role in educating others, including family, friends, and the broader public, about the realities of living with a mental health condition. What's also important to set realistic goals and expectations in your life. After being diagnosed, setting small, achievable goals can provide a sense of accomplishment and direction. These goals can be related to personal growth, hobbies, career aspirations, or contributions to your community. I had to take 2 medical leaves from college to get well before I could continue pursuing my bachelor's degree. School would have been too stressful to manage with my new diagnosis. So it took me a little longer, but my mental health was more important. You need to take as much time as you need to get well. What is important is not how long it took me to complete my degree, but that I saw it through to the end and finished. I'm looking forward to my commencement ceremony this May. However, I have a lot of anxiety about walking in my commencement. I will try to persevere and work through that because it will allow me to have closure on this chapter of my life.
It's so important to regularly take time to reflect on your journey, the progress you've made, and how your sense of purpose may be evolving. It is important to be willing to review and modify your course as necessary. So some things may take a little longer, but listen, life is not a race. After receiving a mental health diagnosis, finding meaning involves transforming setbacks into chances for development, connection, and positive changes, and good influence. It's about moving on with resilience, empathy for oneself and others, and a stronger sense of one's own purpose in life. As you proceed along this path, please keep in mind that seeking assistance from professionals, close friends, or social networks is very much okay and quite common.
The journey through understanding and managing a mental health condition can lead to significant personal growth. Individuals develop resilience, coping strategies, and a deeper understanding of themselves and their needs. This can empower them to make informed decisions about their care and advocate for themselves in medical settings. Like I've stated in the past, I will always have schizoaffective disorder. It is part of who I am, but this diagnosis does not define me or dictate what I can do or accomplish in my life. I can live a fairly normal life and try to help others in the process. One thing this diagnosis has done is it has made me realize my purpose in life, which is to help others like myself and to help end the stigma of a mental health diagnosis. I want to be a role model for young people out there.
Powering toward recovery after receiving a mental health diagnosis is a journey that requires patience, resilience, and self-compassion. It's important to remember that recovery is a personal process that can look different for everyone. Remember, recovery is not necessarily about curing a mental illness or mental health condition or diagnosis, but about managing symptoms, improving well-being, and leading a fulfilling life despite those challenges. It's a journey of self-discovery, growth, and empowerment.
Turning the pain of a diagnosis from pain to purpose is certainly no easy feat. It's not simple to practice patience and resilience when one is diagnosed with a mental illness. Mental health issues can cause severe disruptions to one's life, impacting every aspect of it, from daily routines and professional goals to interpersonal connections and self-perception. It frequently takes both outside assistance and strong inner determination to make the transition from acceptance to management and recovery. And I could have never done it alone. I thank my mom and all of my doctors who constantly monitor my condition on a constant basis.
You are very welcome, Philip. I am extremely proud of how far you've come and all of your accomplishments thus far.
Thank you.
What our viewers need to realize is making it through every day in itself is an accomplishment. We know the struggle is real and that it's not easy. We are proud of all of you out there who do persevere through your own mental health issues. And please remember, it's okay not to feel or be okay all of the time.
You're not alone.
You are not. We are here. Please leave your comments and thoughts below. And thank you so much for watching this episode of Navigating the Periphery, Turning Pain into Purpose. We are trying to stop the stigma of mental health, one show at a time. Please take care of yourselves. And until we see you again in our next episode, which is coming really soon, take care for now. Bye.
Bye.